Yeah, but so there's still, I mean, it's crazy too because there's still more happening in court. Like, I mean, everything is still active even though we're not hearing about it as much anymore. And the people may be fatigued like we talked about prior to.
Tony Rock was my man. This is probably irreparable.
Diddy Combs. The FBI has reportedly intensified its investigation into one of Hollywood's most talked about couples, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, as part of a broader probe into Sean Diddy Combs. Sources suggest that things are looking increasingly complicated for the Smith family, with rumors circulating about their alleged ties to Diddy's controversial lifestyle. As Diddy's legal battles continue to capture media attention, the Smiths are now caught up in the whirlwind and the situation is becoming more messy by the day. The big question everyone is asking, how closely are they really connected to Diddy?
What prosecutors are arguing is not only does your client pose a flight risk, because obviously he's incredibly wealthy, has access to planes and a lot of staff, even though you said he turned over his passport to you months ago. They were also worried about him being able to interfere with witnesses and calling them.
For years, Diddy's wild and extravagant parties have been the subject of whispers within Hollywood circles, but the full scope of what transpired behind closed doors is only now coming to light. Diddy is facing accusations of orchestrating bizarre private events and allegedly engaging in schemes that exploited and manipulated those in his inner circle. It's no surprise that the FBI's investigation has expanded, and it appears the Smiths have found themselves unintentionally caught in the crossfire. Sources close to the investigation suggest that the FBI has gathered evidence linking Will and Jada Pinkett Smith to some of Diddy's infamous gatherings. While it's still unclear what role, if any, they played in these events, the implications are significant. The Smiths have long been open about their unconventional marriage, but the stakes here are far higher than just public curiosity. Rumors have surfaced that Jada, known for her candidness on her Red Table Talk series, is now considering cooperating with investigators to protect herself from the potential fallout. Insiders suggest she might even be willing to share secrets about Diddy and his network in exchange for leniency. Meanwhile, Will Smith reportedly wants no part of it. Those close to him believe he's torn between loyalty to Diddy, a longtime friend, and the fear of how speaking out could affect his own reputation. This tension is said to be driving a wedge between Will and Jada, with some speculating that their already fragile relationship might not survive the storm.
Prior to Jada, him and Jada having a relationship, I felt Will was pretty much almost an angelic person.
Adding another layer to the drama are rumors that Jada is plotting to officially separate from Will, not just emotionally but legally as well. A divorce, sources say, could be her way of distancing herself from the scandal and preserving her public image.
However, here's the
catch. The FBI isn't likely to be swayed by a piece of paper.
If there's evidence linking Jada to anything
if there's evidence tying Jada to anything incriminating, no amount of damage control can shield her. And let's not forget, Jada has made it clear in past interviews that she and Will have been living separate lives for years. While they've maintained a united front for their family's sake, this latest drama might be the final nail.
It's a situation that I consider private.
You just feel like it ain't really nobody's business.
Yeah.
But now Black Twitter has claimed it.
Black Twitter has once again made the Smiths' marriage a hot topic, especially given their openness about exploring alternative relationship dynamics over the years. Both Will and Jada have been candid about their life partnership, emphasizing freedom and trust over traditional monogamy. On the surface, their approach seemed progressive, but critics have long questioned whether this freedom blurred the lines a bit too much. And with the FBI investigating their potential connection to Diddy, those same questions are resurfacing and with a vengeance. Could this be a case of their open lifestyle intersecting with Diddy's chaotic world? Or is there more to the story than meets the eye? The tension is mounting, and people are eager to see how it all unfolds.
You and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we decided...
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
The FBI's investigation into Diddy's activities has expanded beyond his extravagant parties, delving into what some are describing as a web of exploitation and manipulation. As Diddy's legal troubles mount, former associates have come forward with accounts of bizarre and, at times, troubling behavior. While many celebrities in Diddy's circle have distanced themselves from the fallout, the Smiths' names continue to surface in connection with his infamous gatherings. It's important to note that when Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles were raided earlier this year, authorities reportedly uncovered evidence that could implicate several high-profile figures, While specific details remain confidential, insiders suggest that the Smiths have been mentioned multiple times during the investigation.
Wait a minute. Say that again. Say that again. Back up. You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is
yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of.
Jada has always been open about her life choices, from her relationship with Tupac Shakur to her entanglement with singer August Alsina. She's never shied away from sharing intimate details. However, this latest scandal might be one story she can't control. If the whispers are true, Jada's past attendance at Diddy's so-called white parties and other exclusive events is now under scrutiny. While attending a party isn't a crime, the nature of those gatherings has raised eyebrows. Some sources suggest that these events weren't just about artists mingling. They were meticulously planned and, as reports allege, served as the backdrop for questionable activities. The FBI's interest in Jada may not be limited to her connection to Diddy, but also to what she might know about what went on behind closed doors.
Wait a minute. Say that again. Say that again. Back up. You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is
yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of.
Will Smith, known for his carefully curated public image and avoidance of controversy throughout his decades-long career, is now facing a challenge as his name becomes linked to Diddy's legal troubles. Sources suggest he's deeply conflicted. On one hand, he's reportedly furious at being dragged into Diddy's mess, but on the other, his long-standing friendship with the music mogul makes it hard for him to step away. This tension has led to a growing rift between Will and Jada as they clash over how to handle the mounting pressure. There's also the question of how their children, Jaden and Willow, are processing the situation. The Smith kids have always been unapologetically individualistic, frequently making headlines for their boundary-pushing views and lifestyles. But now, with their family at the center of a major investigation, the public is wondering how they fit into this narrative. Could their parents' choices have inadvertently placed them under the FBI's microscope as well? While there's no evidence to suggest the kids were involved, their association with Diddy through their parents could still make them targets of unwanted scrutiny.
Well, Jada Pinkett Smith drops a bombshell. Apparently, she and her husband, Will Smith, haven't been together for 7 years.